Yeah, in this session we are going to see how we can able to use the post request method. So in this case we have two scenarios. One is a post request with raw data and post request with JSON formatted data. So let's go and write some program. I'm going to create one program, that is create one Java class, that is post request raw data. Yep. Let's create public static void main string arguments. Yep. So our URL is, so what can I do use our string URI is, that is https colon slash slash postman co dot com slash post. Okay, now let's write one method, that is private static string send post. I will accept string URI and throws any IO exception, open and close. So in this case what we're going to do is we are going to post some data with this URL, and we are going to see what output we'll get. So first we have to set some default settings, that is uh, SSL settings to avoid, that is system dot set property. The first variable is javax dot net dot ssl dot trust store is equal to null. Second one is system dot set property javax net ssl dot trust store type, that is Windows root. So this to avoid for certification issues. Now string result is equal to null. Now I need one HTTP post method. HTTP post is equal to what class, that is HTTP post with the URI. Oh sorry, I think I forgot the new word. Yep. Now let's add some request parameters. So how we can have the request parameters here are, for1 is equal to bar1, for2 is equal to bar2. These are the raw details I need to send to request. So how we can able to send means, I can able to create one list and add a parameters. So add request parameters or form parameters, any method I can use. Now let's do, I will create one list, name value pair is equal to URL URL parameters is equal to new array list semicolon. Now URL parameters dot add, that is new basic name value pair, that is foo1 comma bar1. Same thing I'm going to add one more time, that is bar2 foo2. Yeah, so in this way we can able to add some raw data in some kind of dictionary format. Okay, once we have done this, we can able to post a request, that is post dot set entity, that is new URL encoding form entity is equal to URL parameters. Now now execute the method. So try one is closable HTTP client is equal to HTTP clients dot create default semicolon followed by I need closable HTTP response, that is response is equal to HTTP client dot execute post. So I'm executing here the post. So this is a URL and we are posting the method, and here we added some raw data. Once we have done means result is equal to entity utility utils dot toString. Here I need to pass response dot get entity semicolon. Otherwise at the end I need to return a result. And here I am going to call this method. So try URL, I need to mention string result is equal to send post method, means the here, and I need to pass a URI and catch IO exception e dot print stack trace. Okay, so this is our URL, and here we are passing some parameters raw data. Once we gotten, we are sending a we are posting the post method, executing the post method, and we are printing the results here. So let's execute the program. It's not showing result is there. I think I forgot to print the result. Print result. Yep, it's executed. So we can see we got a response with arguments are 0, data files are 32, and we can see form data. Here we are entered foo1 bar1 foo2 bar2, and once it is completed, all the data whatever we send, it's completed, and this is a JSON format, this is a URL. So in this way we can able to send a raw data with post request. Yep. So these are the data we pass. Now our next topic is how we can able to post a request with JSON formatted data. So let's create one more request. I will create one more class. Here I'm going to mention post request with JSON formatted data. Hmm. I'm going to use the same format, public static main, same thing. So here the post, HTTPS, same thing. Okay, now let's create one. I will use this copy. Yep. Okay, I'm using the same format, but I need to change here some of the parameters. Okay, now the same thing, same result I will get here. This is also same, no change. Now result post request. Now instead of this one, we are going to remove this one. That is, we are going to use a string builder. That is JSON is equal to new string builder. Now JSON dot append. Now here I am formatting a JSON request, uh, JSON request data. Now append single quotation for one quotation colon quotation double quotation bar one slash comma JSON dot append the same thing. Here is bar 2 photo, and finally when close bracket. So the output will look like for one colon bar 1 comma. So this type of data we are passing here. So it is in a form of string. So sorry, JSON format. Now once it is done means now we don't want this data. So I'm going to delete post entity, this one, post dot set entity here instead of new string entity json dot toString. This I need to delete. Yep. So here you can see we are passing the JSON request, JSON formatted data. Once we are done is this code is similar, no change. Now let's run. Yep. So earlier we found a form data, but now we are sending in a JSON formatted data. Once we are done, we see we got all the response and we can see the output. Looks like JSON is not showing here. Let's see what is an issue. We have the URL is correct, request is correct, setup, and this is our JSON flower bucket 41 bar 1 comma next line bar 1 one 42 bar 2. Yeah, here one space comma is there, not needed. Yeah, now this is also good, this is also good. Now let's run one more time. Here the JSON is not showing. Now let's run one more time. Yeah, now we got a JSON response. So whatever data we formed in a JSON format, the same data we got here. So in this way we can able to post a request with the JSON formatted data. So here we are using the string builder to create a JSON formatted data. So that is in this format. Yep, we have completed our all the data post request with JSON formatted data. Yep, yeah, we covered both our topics. Thank you.